Welcome to part 2 of installing sample databases, and I will just continue right from where we stopped in part 1. If you remember, we had kicked off the executable to install the AdventureWorks 2008 sample databases. We chose the lightweight version of AdventureWorks, and we didn't take anything else. Let me point out also that you've got some warnings here. You can't install some of these other databases because we don't have business intelligence installed, we don't have file streaming enabled and so forth. So that's why you see these little attention things here. So anyway, let's install. It'll take a couple of seconds here. Notice it's going to copy some scripts and data files, and we will let this run just a couple of minutes, and then we will hopefully get past this with no error messages flying up, and then we should have our sample database out there. So what I'm going to do is pause this so you don't have to sit here and watch paint dry with me, and I'll join you back in just a second when we have something significant to see. And as you can see, it's progressing nicely. I just wanted to show you that it does allow you to see progress bars on where you are, and notice the installation is complete. That really didn't take but about 2 minutes. And so I will click finish, and that will go away, and now I will go out to my SQL Server Management Studio, and let's see what we have. So I connected using Windows Authentication, and notice I now see my database AdventureWorks LT 2008. And if I open my tables, then I can see the tables that are out here, and I am good to go. Now this gives me 2 sample databases to work with. Again, I still like Pubs because it's so simple, and then the reason I told you about AdventureWorks, and you need to be aware of that. And in the real world, you probably need to load not only just AdventureWorks LT 2008, but AdventureWorks 2008. It's a larger, more intense version. It's a little more complex. But almost any third-party training tools you see out there, the books that you find out in the bookstores or on Amazon, and a lot of Microsoft's examples on their website are going to involve the AdventureWorks database. You'll need to grab that thing and put it in there, and this is how you can take care of that. So that's how we get our sample databases in here, and now from here on in the class we can go out there, and when I type simple little commands and jump out into SQL command and all that kind of thing, you can just follow right along. Go through these steps. Now let me warn you, anytime you're attaching a database or installing a database, like with the executable file from CodePlex, there is a possibility of any one of about 14 million error messages pop up. The best thing I can tell you to do is go out on Google, type the error message in, and you'll just have to chase it down. I can't provide support on that. If I get 600 emails saying, I'm getting this error message and I try to install, it's not workable for me. Don't want you to feel like you're being left out on a limb. But as I have installed these, I haven't had many problems. I showed you the little trick about moving the log file on the Pubs database and go ahead and put it in the proper location, and the scripts run just fine. If you're going to be a DBA, you're going to have to learn how to chase down error messages. So if you get one there, just chase it down. If you get something really, really bizarre that you can't figure out or can't handle, send it to me. It'd be kind of interesting, and if I can find something on it, I'll help you out. But there's your sample databases. Now you can follow along with me and in all the examples and tutorials that you can find out on the internet and in TechNet.